To say that life has been lifing is an understatement. I feel like when everybody else got on the flight to 2021, somehow I was still stuck in 2020. And it all started with this freaking hot water tank and the pandemic. All it took was one string to be pulled, and it unraveled everything for the next 3 years. So y'all are asking me, where have I been? Let me show you. Finally making the flight to 2024, I was so excited. I had just created this other video and I was ready to upload it. And while sorting through my old emails, I noticed an email from YouTube that says, due to inactivity, your channel will be demonetized 30 days from this notice. But it was like right now. But feel free to reapply to the partnership program when you meet the criteria again. So basically, you're fired. I was like, are you serious? I looked at the date and I was like, how am I supposed to meet that quota in such a short time? So I ended up scrapping the other video and I made this one instead. But honestly, I just can't take any more negativity. My heart sank when I saw that my Christmas decorations were basically destroyed. My King of Christmas tree was full of mold. The Nutcracker guys were also full of mold, and so were a couple other Christmas pieces. And as you know, Christmas decorations are expensive and it takes a while to get the perfect collection. I won't lie, I did shed a tear. I did. I was like, oh, it kind of hit me hard because you guys have seen I've gotten hundreds of thousands of views on my Christmas videos because I'm passionate about it. So to see something like this happen, it kind of just stung. Oh wait, I just checked. Collectively, my Christmas videos have gotten over 1 million views. Passion or priorities? How do you pay for life when you don't have a job? My mom said to me, Almond, you have been skating through life with no bad luck until now. But don't worry, the pendulum always swings back to the top. So Sisyphus, no matter what, I'll help you push that rock over the hill. But I'm optimistic. I'm gonna open up these windows, let the negative energy out and the positive energy in, pick myself up, dust myself off, and bounce back. But in the meantime, I would appreciate your support by clicking the shopping links in the description area under my videos. At this point, my mind got to thinking, if the hot water tank shares the same wall as my bathroom wall and it formed mold inside the garage, maybe it formed mold on that same wall inside of the apartment. So it got me to looking underneath my bathroom cabinets, and lo and behold, there was mold there. My bathroom does not have any windows, so the ventilation is very poor, and the fan that was there, it never worked. So the landlord decided to take out the cabinet completely and demolish it so that we can install a new one. Remember that freaking hot water heater that I was telling you about? Well, the landlord also hired a plumber to install a new hot water tank, and this is where the string started to unravel. As you can see, water doesn't have much room to travel in these old pipes of this old building. If you change one pipe in an old building, you might as well change them all, especially if the plumbing looks like this. Because if you don't, you're definitely gonna have a problem on your hands. So tell me, what do you do to pull yourself out of a funk? For me, well, it's retail therapy. Out with the old, in with the new. Even if my credit cards are maxed out. When it rains, it pours. Every room in my apartment had a water leak. So I'm guessing when he yanked on that hot water tank pipe, it ricocheted throughout the apartment. I'm one of those people that when I was growing up, I was never sick. I never had a cold. Okay, I'm not gonna say never, but I was one of those people, I just didn't. But for some reason, I have just been feeling off. Like, I've just been having all these weird, unusual autoimmune type symptoms. And then I would go to the doctor, and the doctor would say, oh, you're fine, nothing's wrong, nothing's wrong. But yet I would go home and I kept feeling all of these symptoms. So I pulled out some Post-it notes and decided to write everything down, because with my brain fog, I needed to know what worked and what didn't work. And I've kept a journal writing down everything I've eaten for every single day for the past 3 years, so that I could try to see a pattern and fix myself. I started detoxing and cleansing, and nothing seemed to work. I still felt horrible. And I'm an active runner, so I would run as my workouts at nights, and I can't even do that anymore, or even leave the house, because I'm having all these symptoms. And I don't know if it's the pandemic or my body just having some sort of reaction to something, but I never actually caught the virus at this particular time, so I don't think it was that. The leak became a nightmare. My apartment looked like someone had just exploded something in it. They turned off the water and just started putting holes in the walls, from one hole to the next hole, and it was just like holes everywhere until it was one big hole, and one big hole turned into a bigger hole. By this time, the landlord decided to get his insurance involved, and they said take out the entire kitchen, dehumidify it, purify it, get some HEPA filters in there, and dry out the kitchen and start over. There were so many people in my apartment, and so many fans going and filters, and the air was just unbreathable. I mean, even in the living room, the water was leaking from the ceiling in the living room, and they were just pulling pipes out of everywhere. And except for the floor, it's interesting, the landlord did not want to pay for the floors to be taken out. And I was like, there's no way my pretty little toes are gonna step on this black moldy floor, you know. And he was like, well, you basically are gonna have to pay for it yourself, because I'm not paying for it. So I took the floors out, and I saw wet, smelly floors, and I was like, I'm gonna have to pay for it myself. My nerves were like through the roof. Like, I just couldn't take it anymore. I literally went and stayed in a hotel. Thank God I had insurance, apartment insurance, and they booked this hotel room for me, which turned out to be really beautiful. It had a nice view, and I could breathe in here. It was quiet. It was nice to be able to take a shower, and there wasn't a lot of people bugging me. So it was just really, really sweet and nice of them. I would highly recommend it if you don't have an apartment insurance, that you get it, because it's super cheap. You only pay once a year, and it's very, very cheap. So I would recommend getting it, and that way you're covered in case something like this does happen. Unfortunately, I didn't have apartment insurance at the time that my Christmas decorations were damaged, but that's what made me get the insurance. As sick as I was feeling, I got an emergency call that I needed to come home to Chicago to go visit my family. My mom went into the hospital for a routine surgery, and unfortunately, I didn't make it there in time, and she didn't come out. When I arrived in Chicago, I felt physically sick. I had body aches and chills. I just knew something was wrong. I ended up contracting the virus, so I ended up just staying at my family's house for 2 months. For some reason, I kept losing my hair in clumps. What you're seeing now is hair conditioner inside of the hair, so that's why it looks white. But I kept losing hair, and I have no idea why, and it wasn't because of my thyroid, because I had already had that checked. I don't use perms or heat on my hair, so I'm not sure what would cause this. I felt like everything in my life was shedding. My hair was shedding, my plants all died. That tree that you saw in my office video right there, I had that plant since I would say 10 years, and it died. This is the only part of the plant that was left, and for some reason that little green stem decided to grow up out of the dead stem. How? Where did that, how is that happening? Even my closest friends of over 10 years betrayed me. How much more was I gonna lose? Yay! I've got walls! The tides seem to have turned and my walls are in, and I didn't show you guys this room, but this was my second bathroom. The walls were completely removed out of there as well, and now it's turning into my new laundry room. So I'm excited for that, so yay! While waiting for the pendulum to swing back to the top, I decided to tackle a few of my autoimmune type symptoms by swapping out my old pillow covers for this. This is 100% certified cotton pillow protector, and I also picked up this blanket, which is a lightweight blanket, but this packaging though, that is really nicely done. This is a lightweight blanket that I can't wait to put on my bed. Now this cable knit blanket right here is super heavy and it's 100% cotton as well, and I really love it. They went out of their way with the packaging. It's so pretty, the whole ribbon and everything, but this is a heavy blanket and I can't wait to put it on my bed. Let's have some pillow talk. Do you know how often you're supposed to change your pillows? 1 to 2 years. Yep, that's right, and I'm long overdue. Flooring is so not cheap, but my neighbor helped me find an installer to get things done. The kitchen is coming along. The appliances are in. I had to pay for those too because the landlord wanted to use the old ones. Like, really? No, not happening. So I'm definitely taking these with me when I go. Anyway, the cabinets are in. They look so good and everything is coming along. I'm really excited. Can't wait to use this kitchen. And here's this floor. The same guy that did the living room floor did this floor with my design, of course. As for the bathroom, the landlord chose this vanity along with the vintage hardware. Nature is so creative. Flowers are just so beautiful. They really are. They make you feel so special. I decided to take myself shopping to find another tree to replace the old one. My apartment doesn't have air conditioning, so aside from opening the windows to get the air circulating, I had to figure out ways to clean my air. So I bought a Shark air purifier, and now we're gonna upgrade a new corn plant. But I like it because primarily it gives off oxygen because it absorbs the carbon dioxide in the air through photosynthesis, of course, and it releases the oxygen as a byproduct. So it really helps to kind of give you a little bit more oxygen in your room. Not to mention, it gives you new energy, just a whole new energy in your house. I have a green thumb, but if you're one of those people that you have a brown thumb, this is the plant you should get because I only water it once every 2 weeks, and the moss kind of help keep it moist, and you don't really need that much sunlight. So yeah, it's really hard to kill a corn plant. So if you want a plant where you put in minimal effort, this is the one to get. This bag is so cute. I cannot wait to wear it. Like, look at this. Can you imagine me going pick up a few things from the market? This is gonna be so cute. I love it, and it's strong too. So this was a very nice packaging. But anyway, this is the blanket that goes in between. It's pretty heavy, and I like it. It's textured. I used to have one of these, but I used it so much that it was time for me to get a new one. So I'm gonna definitely use this. The star of the show. And this is a comforter. This is called Royal Court. Royal, like, and it's got a crown and everything, and it says crown. It's like a queen. It says queen. It's so pretty. I love it. This is so beautiful. This is my first time using floral on my bed. On the camera, this is actually coming across as a little bit pink, like bright pink. It's not like that. This is more like a blush pink, and it's more burgundy. So I don't know why. I've tried 3 camera lenses and they all seem to come out pink for some reason. I'm not like a specialist on camera equipment, so just trust me that this is not as bright as it looks on camera. But I'm absolutely loving this comforter. This is the cutest comforter, you guys, and I cannot wait to put this vintage looking floral on my bed. It's gonna definitely cheer me up. I'm so excited to put this on my bed. It's nice, it's comfy, it's big, and you know, the thing is, I haven't had a comforter in a while because I'm always a duvet girl. Put your duvet insert inside your duvet, and that's me. So, but this is a comforter. I was trying something different because I just needed something different in my room, and just like a different kind of energy. So and I wanted to feel I just needed to lift myself up, and nothing lifts you up more than like some, you know, beautiful flowers. So, or roses, or whatever it is that floats your boat. For me, I just saw this, and I saw this a couple of years ago, like maybe a year and a half ago on the website, and I was hesitating to purchase it. So because it's flowers and busy, and I don't really like busy flowers, or any type of busy patterns in my room or in my life or in my home. I tend to shy away from patterns. But then this one, I saw this pajama set that I got from Skims. I was like, oh my gosh, I keep seeing these roses, like it's the same style. So I was like, I don't know, something just told me to like just try it. So I went ahead and picked it up and was like, okay, well, let me just decorate this in my room and make it look super beautiful for adults, and not for teenagers or for kids, or just for adults, because you rarely see vintage floral bedding for adults that looks good. Usually they're like old-fashioned, where they have like the matching curtains, the matching rug, the matching toilet seat cover, the matching bedspread. It's just overdone and overkill, and it's like, no, we're not doing that. No. So I figured I would try this and make it look, you know, just simple, elegant. We'll see how it goes. So let's get started making this bed. Okay, let's go wash these sheets first. Let's go. Okay, let's go get these in the wash. After washing this blanket, it did shrink a little bit, so if you do opt to purchase this blanket, be sure to go up a size. I actually purchased a king size for my queen size. After decorating this bed right now, I've just come to realize I think I've outgrown it. I'm no longer feeling this bed anymore, so I look forward to something new. But here is the bedding. And see, I told you, it looks so different in a different light. I used my new iPhone 16, by the way, because it was the only camera that worked. If you made it this far, kisses on your forehead. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of you. I do, for especially the subscribers who have stuck by me since the beginning. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to share this video with your friends. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, you guys. Bye.